Are you tired of looking for inner peace and not finding it? Are you tired of reading, searching, listening to what other people have to say about how to get there? Yes, we know the inner peace is inside, but how to find it and how to stay in that place, how to live life from being at ease, in joy of being, of living, being at peace with life and with yourself. By the end of this video, you will know what are the 3 biggest obstacles to finding inner peace and how to turn them into your allies so they can actually lead you the way, they can show you the way there. My name is Ilona Ciunaite and welcome to my channel. Here I talk about things that matter the most. It's the inner peace, joy of being, living life fulfilled, rich, happy, joyful, expanded, at ease, in a flow. We all heard all these words. It's just how to get there. It doesn't seem so easy to get there and to stay there. And perhaps we had a glimpse or two about this being magical, this being mysterious and wonderful. So how to find that place, how to find that state of mind and beingness where we can recognize this wonderfulness in ordinary everyday life. For me, it's the greatest joy to share this with you because what I found is so simple and so life transforming that that's like my job, to share this with as many people as I can, just because I want people to be joyful and enjoy life. Many of us had glimpses of this amazing place, amazing way of being, where everything is easy, it flows, it's simple, it's extraordinarily wonderful. And I don't know about you, but I was looking for that place for many years until I found it. And then I found a way how to help others to see that place too. And that place is just inner beingness. It's in that sense of I am, and knowing what you are, and knowing what you are not. So in this series I will be covering various topics and looking at the same problem, at the same thing, how to find inner peace from different angles. So you can examine that in your own experience and see what works for you and what else do you notice, what is obvious, just not recognized. So that way I can show you the way and you can investigate. So in the first video we are gonna examine the 3 main obstacles, which are fear, resistance and distraction. What I learned from working with many seekers over the years at Liberation Unleashed Forum is that we all are looking for something. And it may seem that it's a different thing. Some call it happiness, some call it the end of suffering, or whatever word is true for you. We are looking for something. And that search continues until it is satisfied, but it will not be satisfied by learning from somebody else until we find the truth in our own knowing, in our own experience. So what I can do is I can point the way and just ask different questions and give you different ways to look at the same old stuff, and you can look freshly and see what is true in your experience. So I'm here not to teach you anything about what this is. I'm here to invite you to explore this and share your experiences in the comments, so we can make a little movement and invite more people to participate, because the more of us are feeling joy and ease in life, the easier it is for others. We are not a burden, we are not somebody to avoid, because We are so heavy. So this lightness and this joy is the best gift that you can really give to the world, to others, to people around you, to people that matter. When we are looking inside and try to see what is unconscious, what unconscious patterns are running there, we meet with resistance, we meet with fear and distraction. They are like signals that we are approaching somewhere that is worthy to look at. The fear is protecting that from being seen, protecting us, so we feel safe, we don't see something scary, and we don't lose ourselves. And distraction comes and says, not now, this is a little bit too intense, uncomfortable. Let's go do something else. Maybe later we'll look here. And resistance, it says, I don't want this. It seems like there is a relationship between me and what is happening, between me and life, me and God, me and the world. So it seems that there is this me that has that relationship. And that relationship mostly is like, I don't like this. This is not good enough. I am not good enough. And it's just like, no, I'm not going to participate in life. I'm not. I'm just gonna be staying here in the pain that I know, but I'm not gonna be going to look at what is there that needs to resolve so that contraction is no longer an issue. We are used to look at fear, resistance, and distraction as something problematic, that something needs to be sorted, something to get rid of. But let's have a look at it from a little bit different angle. Well, they are here as the solutions for something deeper. How? When you feel uncomfortable feeling, that this feeling is not okay, I don't want to feel this. So there is a mechanism that protects you from feeling that. So if you allow that thought that fear is okay, it's here doing its job, it's just protecting something, but there is something underneath it or behind it that needs that protection from being seen, from being found out, from being felt. So you can see that fear is coming here and saying, no, it's too dangerous there, I'm not gonna look. So that alone is like a signal that says, okay, there is something there. There is something coming up for me strongly, and I'm curious about it. I'm wondering, what is there? Why is this fear coming up in this moment, in this situation? Why there is this reaction, this resistance to what is happening? So when you look at the resistance as a solution, it is here to protect you from feeling that contraction. We use fear, resistance, and distraction to guide us, to show us our next invitation, our next step that we can take on the way into this deeper inner peace. So what we encounter is these contractions. It's these feelings, something that we don't like, don't want, too painful, too intense. All these conditionings of fear, guilt, regret, all these not enough feelings, all these uncomfortable, vulnerable, tearful feelings, they are being protected. It's like very soft, very innocent, hurt, wounded energy. By following the guidance of fear and resistance, we can look and find out what is really there, what is unconscious there, that is running in the system and doesn't allow us to feel joy of life. So that contracted feeling, once it's seen, what does that energy want? Is it happy to stay contracted, or does it want to be more comfortable, perhaps safer? Perhaps it wants a little bit of acknowledgement or your attention. So whatever that is, whatever that energy is asking, we can give it to her. We can give it attention and just hold it gently, just for as long as you can, for as long as it feels like that energy is being nurtured or healed. Your attention, your conscious attention alone, allows that tight energy to soften and to expand, dissipate. So that way, the more of these contractions release, the more there is spaciousness, like inner spaciousness. It's like inner sky opens and there is this wonderful peace. What is peace really? It's the absence of fight. It's the absence of relationship with what is. It's the absence of mind talking to itself about stuff that is not happening now. It's the absence of painful stories, absence of fearful scenarios of the future. It's just being focused on this that is happening right here, right now. And that's the beauty of it, that's the simplicity of it, that the inner peace is always here, right here, right now. This nowness, this presence, this beingness is available right here, right now. So our job is to find all the contractions, allow them to arise from the depths, allow them to be seen and release, so that we can feel more of that spaciousness within. And these contractions are just underneath the fear, the distraction, and resistance. So as soon as they come up, any of these mechanisms turn on, you can say, aha, I see this, it's happening. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What is there? What is there that wants to be seen? And of course, when the reaction is happening, it's pretty much impossible. It's out of control to look right in that moment. But when the situation with like big fear, panic, or resistance, distraction happens, after it happens, we can reflect back and see how that worked out. And there is nothing wrong with reaction. Reaction is an automatic process. It's not something that I am doing, it's something that I see. It's happening. So this reaction is like a signal to realize that there is some kind of deeper issue, some kind of deeper feeling, contracted energy, pain, wound, that is saying, please help, I need your attention, give me your attention. So we can accept that invitation, because it's really an invitation to meet that energy, to meet that contraction, and see what is there. And once that meeting happens, with respect and honor, with full acceptance, we arrive at this beautiful place is simply joyful to be alive, to be having this experience called life. And living life from that deeper peace. We share that with others. We don't even need to say anything. Our beingness is less noisy with all the stories and all the intense contractions that people actually can feel. Please comment about your experience with these three friends, the fear, resistance and distraction. Which one of them is most insisting on inviting you to explore a deeper issue? Which one of them is the most difficult to deal with? I'm very curious to find out. If you like this video, please subscribe for more and like and share. The second episode will be about expectations. This is another one, huge one, and everyone has expectations how this inner peace, peaceful life should look and feel like. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.